Saul of the Money Talk Mondays podcast. I hope y'all's day is going great. Hope it's going fantastic. I just wanted to hop on real quick to do a live credit report breakdown and talk about something that I've been hearing quite a lot in my community. And I also want to start this off by saying if you know anybody that's looking to build their credit score in 2025, whether that's you or a family or friend, tag them below in the comments. I'm about to give y'all some real good game and go through a little bit of my book today, how I fix my own credit in 6 months. If you know real estate agents or lenders, I would love to talk to you about giving some of this information to your audience, right? I know sometimes work get busy and I get it. So you need someone to kind of educate your Facebook audience or your LinkedIn, YouTube audience. You know, send me a message and let's see how we can collaborate. I definitely don't mind doing these presentations, teaching people about credit, teaching people about things that they can do to build their credit score. So if you're looking for a 700, 750, 800 or above credit score in 2025, leave me some fire emojis in the comments. I'm about to give y'all some game today. I'm going through a live credit report, right? So I'm going to go through a credit report and show y'all some of the things that I'm talking about. I'm going to also show y'all, if y'all stay to the end, I'm going to give y'all some free resources, including a copy of my free credit builder cheat sheet. So if you stay to the end, I'm going to show y'all that and I'm going to open it up for anybody that needs that information. When you hop on, do me a favor, leave some hearts. Let me know how you feeling in the comments. I want to know where you're from. I really want to connect with my audience a lot more in 2025. So if you don't mind, leave me some comments. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what kind of information you want to see more from me this year in 2025. I just so happen to be the real estate agent that mastered the credit game, right? Before I became a realtor, I actually had a credit repair company and I've been teaching financial literacy for years. And so the benefit having me as an agent is simply because, a lot of home buyers lack certain things on their credit report or their credit score. And I'm able to kind of help them through that entire process, walk them through their credit, and then get them prepared for the home buying process. So when you work with me, you get the best of both worlds. About to hop in, man. This video was sponsored by Credit Repair Hacks. Credit Repair Hacks is one of the world's first AI digital credit repair softwares. You're able to repair your credit right from your phone. If you stay to the end, I'm going to show you how you can get access to Credit Repair Hacks for 100% free. Y'all going to enjoy that. All right, so I wanted to start off by talking about one thing that I noticed a lot and just in general, in my community and just people in general. A lot of people don't really understand what credit is. And I can say from my own experience, I was always told to not have a credit card, to don't get credit cards, to don't get debt, to don't do a lot of things that actually goes against building a top tier credit score. And I want to talk about some of those things today. Now, I got a credit report that I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to walk through. That's a prime example of one of my old clients that just don't know about credit. And there's a lot of people out there. They think they have horrible credit. They just don't know how to manage their credit. They just don't know what to do with their credit score. And I'm going to show y'all a couple of quick things today. I'm going to go through a credit report and show you why this client credit score suffers only because she doesn't have enough credit. And I'm going to show y'all how I read the credit report and see that. And I'm going to show y'all what accounts I recommend to add to that credit report. Okay. Y'all ready to hop in? Let's go do it. Now, as y'all don't know, on Fridays, I do a segment called FICO Fridays. And how it works is, I give this link to people from My Score IQ. They go get their FICO credit report, right? The reason why FICO is important is because it shows you your actual FICO credit score. This is the score that resembles what most lenders are going to see when you put in a car loan, home loan. Anytime you're applying for anything major, most creditors look at your FICO score. So on FICO Fridays, what my clients do or the community and my audience do is they go download their My Score IQ FICO score. And what I do is I do a free credit analysis for them every single Friday. So this is a client that I want to go through. Real simple credit report. She came to me and told me, "Hey, my credit is horrible. What can I do?" And I'm like, "Man, let's see. Let's take a look at it. I bet you it's not that bad." And I was absolutely right. Let's go take a look. All right. So I just want to look at the credit scores. Okay, so she was right, right? Her credit scores are very, very low, right? It's not often where you see 400 credit scores, but she has a 468 with TransUnion, 500 at Experian, and Equifax at 518, right? And so when she told me that she had a horrible credit score, I mean, she was right. But when she said she had horrible credit, I challenged her on that. And when I told her to get her credit report and send it to me, I was exactly right. So let me tell you why these scores are low. It's not necessarily these negative accounts that I'm going to show y'all, but it's the simple fact that she doesn't have enough credit, right? As a matter of fact, when I see credit reports like this, my eyes get big because I know within 3 months, they're going to see at least a 100-point increase. And within 6 to 8 months, they're going to have a completely different credit profile. And I promise that. Okay. Let me go through it. So, right here at the beginning of the credit report, it tells you everything that I need to see. No revolving activity, no account activity, right? Few accounts paid on time. This is the main reason why her credit scores are low. And I'm going to show y'all how I would fix that. Let's go take a look at the credit report though. Why I like my score IQ is the fact that it shows all of your credit bureaus side by side, right? This is important if you're repairing your own credit because when you're going through looking at your accounts, you need to make it easy for you to go through and look at everything. How many people out there that's watching this live stream is or have in the past tried to repair their own credit? You're going to really love this video. Tag anybody that you know that's repairing their own credit or looking for better credit. Tag them in the comments. You're really going to enjoy this episode. Really going to enjoy this episode. Oh, my bad, y'all. I was not showing y'all the credit report. Okay. I'm sure it'll make a whole lot more sense to y'all now. Okay. So y'all see the credit scores there, 468, 500, and 518, all poor credit scores. And on this credit report, it's actually telling us that it's no revolving activity, no credit card activity. I'm going to show y'all how to fix this in less than 90 days. Less than 90 days. So let's go through the credit report. All right, the very first account on here is a collection account. How I know it's a collection because it says it's a collection, right? You see a balance of $38.96 here, okay? So the first thing I would do when I'm looking at a credit report is looking for inaccuracies. How it's easy to know an inaccuracy is because one bureau will report one thing and another bureau can report another thing. Somebody got to be wrong, right? That's why I was saying earlier, I love my score IQ because once you download your credit report, and if you're repairing your own credit, it's side by side, making it easy for you to notice any discrepancy. Okay. So as I look down this one, I do see date last active. Somebody's wrong. There's no way the last time she was active was in August of 2021 and October in 2021 at the same time. So somebody's wrong. So what I'm going to do when I dispute this account is basically say, hey, this account is reported inaccurate. Please correct that ASAP. And by law, they have 30 days to correct inaccurate information. Now, this is where you get them at. And we're going to talk about it on another account on this credit report as well. In 30 days, they have to respond to your dispute. Now, for anybody out there that's repairing their own credit, you don't have to be a lawyer or fancy credit attorney or anything to do this, right? In 30 days, they got to respond to your letter, and they're overwhelmed right now. I did a full video talking about how credit bureaus are literally overwhelmed with the amount of disputes coming in. So when you send out this dispute letter, right, you're kind of banking on them not responding in the 30 days, because if that happens, that means that they're in violation and now they're forced to remove the account from your credit report. Now, this is where you get them. And a lot of people make this one small mistake, but I'm going to show y'all how to fix that. So if you know anybody that's repairing their own credit, tag them in the comments because they're going to really want to know this information. So my very first dispute letter for this account will literally be that this account is inaccurate. Please update it in 30 days. I'll wait those 30 days. And if they don't respond, I'm going to send them a round two letter. And I'm going to talk about that on the other account. So let's just move on. All right, the next account is a charged off account. It says it's right here in the status. Okay, it looks like it was Crescent Bank and Trust here, and it was charged off. So the first thing, what I'll do, guys, let me know in the comments. What's the first thing I'm going to do when I'm looking at this account? If it's a negative account, what's the first thing that I'm going to do? Leave that in the comments. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm going to show a question on the screen. Okay. Someone said that I was taught the same things. Don't get credit cards. Yes, man. I was taught that. And as a matter of fact, if you don't get a credit card, there's no way you'll ever get a perfect credit score. So you got to get a credit card. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit more detail when I go through my book. But yes, that's some of the worst advice we ever got, was the fact that, don't get a credit report. Don't get a credit card. Real bad advice. So let's go. So the first thing I'm going to look at on the credit report is for inaccurate information. So as I'm looking through this one, I see, boom, last reported. That's usually where they're inaccurate at. If anytime you're repairing your own credit, you're looking at your credit report, the most common inaccuracies are things like the payment status, last reported, date last active, date of last payment. Those things are typically the things that are inaccurate the most, right? Because different companies report different things. They look at it in different ways, but it doesn't matter. You're entitled to 100% accurate credit report. So this is the key, right? You point out the inaccuracies and you basically bank on them not responding to your dispute on time. Okay. So here again, right? This date is September 1st. This date is October 1st, and this date is October 5th. Somebody's wrong. I'm going to dispute to all three of those bureaus, and I'm going to say that's inaccurate and please update it immediately. And I'm going to wait those 30 days, right? Make sense? All right, let's move on to the next one. You see how easy this is? You don't have to know anything fancy to repair your own credit. You're literally just holding credit bureaus accountable for the things that they're putting in the public about you, right? Anytime you go apply for a loan, anything, those lenders are looking at this information. So it's super important that you make sure that this information is accurate on your credit report. It's non-negotiable. They have to do that by law. And I teach people how to do this by themselves every single day. If you stay to the end, I'm going to show you how you can repair your own credit for free. I got a couple of free resources that I want to give y'all. All right, let's move on to the next account. Another thing that I want to point out about this account is the fact that it's only reporting on Equifax. Okay. Now, I know a couple of reasons why, but I'm just, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to kind of talk about why that's important. When you're disputing your accounts, if it's not reporting on TransUnion and Experian, don't send out a dispute letter to them, right? It just raises a red flag on, hey, this account it's not even on your credit report. It may make them start investigating. It may make them reinvestigate and end up putting on your credit report. So it's very important to see who's actually reporting it, right? That's one of the reasons why Credit Karma isn't the best credit monitoring service, because it only shows you TransUnion and Equifax. You have no idea what's reporting on Experian. If you need a link to this My Score IQ so you can see all three of your credit bureaus, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure I get it to you. but that's very important to know. Now, this is the account that I mentioned earlier that's super important for the round two letter, right? Now, y'all remember just a few moments ago, I said I know why it's only on Equifax is because it's been deleted on TransUnion and Experian, right? It's still reporting on Equifax. Why? Because it's still under investigation. Now, this is super important right here. This is super game that I'm about to give y'all. Y'all go tag y'all friends. I'm about to give y'all some real hard game that a lot of people don't really know. Okay. When you send your first round dispute, and they see an inaccuracy, or you point out the inaccuracy to them, or you point out whatever error it is, a lot of times what credit bureaus do is send you a letter back saying the account has been verified as accurate. Okay, which is fine, it's normal. But your next step, in which a lot of people mess up at, is that you're supposed to send them another letter, a round two or a round three letter, asking them for verification of the item that they verified it with, right? So they are supposed to get information from the original furnisher, the original creditor, with basically permission that to put this on your credit report. They have to send itemized summaries. They have to send a lot of documentation to prove that this account's supposed to be on your credit report. Okay, this information actually goes to a third-party company called LexisNexis. So credit bureaus are kind of relying on calling LexisNexis to basically verify this information for them. And a lot of times they're just too lazy to do that. They got 30 days to do this, right? So it's super important. A lot of people will get that letter back seeing that it's been verified as accurate, and they don't follow up with a round two or a round three letter. Follow up again. Ask them to show you the information that proves it's verified. Quite simple, right? And that's what happens here. It's still in dispute status. The investigation in progress. It's been deleted here. They already know that they were reporting inaccurate, so they got rid of them on TransUnion and Experian. Equifax are trying to play the long game and gonna say it's verified. You're going to follow up with that round two. They can't find that information. How I know that is because Experian and TransUnion already know that. You know what I mean? So you'll literally send that round two letter and boom, you probably will get that deleted within 30 days. Make sense? All right, cool. For the sake of the video, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm look at one more account. Same thing with Republic Finance here, y'all. Customer disputes, reinvestigation in progress. It's been deleted over here. Follow up with the round two or round three letter. It's quite simple. So a lot of times what's going to happen is if you got accounts with all three of the bureaus, one or two of them may delete it, and then you just keep following up with the other one until they go ahead and get it too. Okay. Now, the biggest thing that I want to point out about this credit report, y'all, is simple fact is this. She only got 2 hard inquiries, so that's good. She don't have anything open. Every account that we went over was all negative charged off accounts. And from my experience, most people are like that as well. Most people, it isn't that they have bad credit, it's that they don't have no credit because they got a couple of mistakes that they made in the past and they haven't done the job of building their credit profile the right way. And that's what I want to talk about. So the very key, the first thing that I told her when I reviewed the credit report, and probably will see a 50-point increase instantly as soon as it happens, is to go get a credit card, right? She doesn't have any open accounts. So go get a credit card. And I know a lot of people, I can't get approved for a credit card because my credit score is low. They have credit builder cards. I'm going to show y'all in my credit builder cheat sheet in a second. But go get a credit card and go get a credit builder loan as well. The reason why this is important because one thing that affects your credit score is what they call a credit mix. A credit mix is literally you having a diverse amount of accounts on your credit report. That means you have different type of accounts on your credit report. And the 2 types of accounts you can have is a revolving and an installment account. Okay, I'm going to go through my book and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But a revolving account is like a credit card and an installment is like a loan. You need to have one of each on your credit report at all times. If you don't have any, then that's why your credit score is low. That's why this credit score is low. She doesn't have any revolving or installment activity. When she add one revolving and one installment card, the moment it lands on her credit report, her score is going to shoot up at least 65, 70 points instantly, right? And once those other collections come off, right, that's going to be another 35 or 40 points. And look at that. That 400, 500 credit score is now 600, 650. Now we got something to play with. And now you're in that process of building your credit score. So we're going to talk about that in my book, How I Fix My Own Credit in 6 Months. I'm going to leave a link in the comments. Let me pull it up. I'm going to leave a link in the comments if you want. Send a message, currently not supported for Facebook profiles. Oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. I got to log in Facebook to get y'all that link. All right, boom. Done. Just put the link for my book in the comments. I'm going to go through a quick page. I'm going to talk about my book. I'm going to go through a quick page on building your credit profile. So with that particular credit report, she didn't have any active open accounts. So we're going to talk about that. Building your credit. As y'all see, I went literally in about credit, everything credit in this book. And this book is only $9.99. And each copy that I sell goes to my efforts of teaching financial literacy to all the high school kids in the world, y'all. I want to teach this credit stuff to them so they'll have solid credit scores once they get in the real world. I know y'all wish y'all did. I know I wish I did. I wish I knew about credit. It would have saved me a lot of time, money, and resources, honestly, on my entrepreneurship journey. So having a credit score is super important. Okay, so here where I did a breakdown of the two different types of credit that you should have on your credit report at all times. Open, active accounts. This doesn't count if you got a credit card on your account and it's charged off or closed. You got to have an open revolving account and installment account on your credit report at all times to maximize your credit profile. Okay, let's talk about revolving. Like I mentioned earlier, revolving debt is where the balance and the payment amount could fluctuate each month, right? When you think about this, you think about credit cards, right? Your credit card balance might be $100 this month, $115 next month. It might be $60 the next month, right? It changes over time. It can go back up, it can go down, right? You will have a limit on how much you can use with revolving a debt. This is a credit card, line of credit, department store cards, and things like that, things that fluctuate over time. I'm not going to read all of this, but you get the gist, okay? Anything like a credit card or a card that you go to the store and say Walmart or a Sam's card, you got the credit card, you go in the stores, especially during the holidays, they are asking for you to sign up for a credit card. That counts as an open revolving account. It's a credit card, okay? So you got to have one of them. And the other thing is an installment debt. An installment account is anything that you repay on a fixed schedule, like your car loan, personal loans, student loans. You think about installment, you think about structure. You think about things that are already in place, right? The balance, the payment amount, the number of payment, and the payment date is already predetermined. That's an installment debt, right? You got to have one of each on your credit report at all times. So it's quite simple, folks. If you don't have any type of loan on your credit report, go get an installment account, right? If you go get an installment account, it's going to boost your credit score instantly because now you have the credit mix. If you don't have a credit card, I know someone left it in the comments earlier, we were told not to get credit cards. Well, guess what? You're missing 50% of the credit mix without a credit card. Your credit score will never go anywhere. Just go get a credit card. I'm going to show y'all a couple of credit builder cards and credit builder loans, believe it or not, that y'all can get that'll boost your credit. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and get a car loan if you don't need one, right? There are credit builder loans in which you don't have to necessarily, quote unquote, get a loan to get installment debt on your credit profile. I'm going to talk about that. I just want to go through one more page. All right, building your credit. So for most of us who are watching this live stream right now, our credit isn't where it wants to be. In this section, I'll walk through common practices of building your credit score. I'm only going to talk about one page, but I really went in depth about building your credit profile, whether that's if you got bad credit or no credit at all. Building your credit is very important to get to a 700 credit score. As a matter of fact, when I'm working with a client through credit repair, I always require them to build credit while I repair. I'm telling you, that's one of the things that I talk about before I even take your money is literally tell you how important it's going to be for you to build it. Because if you're not building it while I repair, a couple of things, you're going to be in the program for a very, very long time. Like I said earlier, I'm a real estate agent. My job is to help you build your credit so you can buy a home. I want you in and out of there. I'm not like those other companies that literally want to keep you in their program for months and months and months to keep taking your payment. I'm trying to get you in that house. So my job is to make this thing go as fast as possible. So you have to build your credit while I repair it for several benefits. But the most important benefit is that you will reach your goals faster this way. Okay. The next one, for the people that don't have any credit, I want to go through this last page of establishing positive credit history. Excuse me. All right. The next step in building your credit score is adding new positive reporting accounts. If you have open accounts, then after you get them current, these could serve as your positive reporting accounts. Right after they become current, I recommend having a minimum of 3 open positive reporting accounts. Right. So if you're building your credit from scratch, I recommend having a minimum of 3 open positive reporting accounts. That means no late payments. And if it's credit cards, that means having them below 30%. I'm going to talk about that in detail in a second. Right. And that includes 2 revolving debt accounts. Talked about that a second ago. 2 credit cards and 1 installment debt account. This will give your credit profile diversity and the credit mix you need to trick the credit score formulas into boosting your score. So if you don't have 3 open positive accounts, that's a quick, easy hack. And I'm going to show y'all a credit builder cheat sheet where if you need that, I'll send it to you, but ways you can get these accounts, credit builder accounts, right? And another thing I want to talk about is keeping make sure your payment history is on time every single month, because that's the biggest chunk of your credit score. That's 35% of your credit score, right? And having your credit cards below the 30% utilization is the second most important thing, because that's 30% of your credit score, right? These 2 things makes up the most important factors in your credit score. So after opening these new positive accounts, make each payment on time and keep your revolving debts below 30% of the limit. If you suffer from a low credit score or no credit score at all, then you will likely have to start out by adding secured trade lines. I'll explain them on this credit builder cheat sheet, y'all. All right. How y'all feeling, man? What y'all think about this information so far? What y'all think? Y'all let somebody know in the comments. I'm about to go through one last thing on this credit builder cheat sheet, and I'm gonna tell y'all about this free credit repair, and then I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. It doesn't matter when you watch this live, I do come back and answer questions in the comments. If you got any question about anything that I talked about, let me leave a couple of links while we take a quick little break. I want to put the link for people to get their My Score IQ FICO report. And if you want me to analyze this credit report for you and give you my advice on what you should do, just simply go download the credit report and email it to me. If you need my email address, just send me a message, right? Or if you need this link, just send me a message and I'll get you taken care of. Use that link. It is a $1 trial. Literally get your credit report, download it, cancel your trial, send it to me. I'll give you a live If you want me to go live like this client did, I'll go live and talk about it in detail. Or now I'll just call you and tell you everything that you need to do. That's my score IQ. All right, y'all, let's look at this credit builder cheat sheet. As y'all know, I got a Facebook group where I drop a lot of credit gems pretty much daily. So if you get this, go ahead and join my Facebook group. Also, my YouTube channel. Let me drop a link to that as well. Let me drop a link to my YouTube channel, y'all. I got hundreds of videos of me talking about building your credit, buying a home, making money, everything that you can think of. On my podcast, I talk about all of these things in a whole lot of detail. I got playlists already created for you guys to just go binge watch all of my information. I've been teaching people how to build 700 credit scores since 2015. I'm almost 10 years in. This summer July will make 10 years that I've been teaching people how to build their credit score, y'all. Man, y'all leave me some love in the comments. I just thought about it. It's 2025. Since 2015, I've been helping people with their credit, man. What a time to be alive. Let me leave that link to my YouTube below. I'm real passionate about financial literacy, y'all. Super, super passionate about financial literacy. I wrote that book about fixing your credit. I got a podcast teaching people how to get into real estate. Man, I am passionate about what I do, y'all. It doesn't feel like I worked in the last 6 years of my entrepreneurship journey, y'all. It doesn't feel like I went to work. It doesn't feel like I had a job, right? I'm currently and presently in my passion, and I'm grateful for that, y'all. I'm passionate, so y'all go check out my YouTube and subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 1K. I want to y'all go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my content. I most recently started my second season of my Money Talk Mondays podcast, and I got some bangers in there about building your credit. As a matter of fact, the video that I dropped last week, I talked a lot about how AI is changing the credit repair game, giving people an opportunity to repair their credit themselves. I'm going to show y'all after I show y'all this credit builder cheat sheet, right? And I'm going to show y'all why now is the best time. That video talked about why now is the best time. People are using AI. I'm about to show y'all how easy it is to repair your credit with AI. And imagine how many people are using AI. And people are using AI, and credit bureaus are slammed and overwhelmed and can't keep up with all the disputes coming in. So this is the perfect time for you to send disputes, allow them to get those 30 days without responding. You follow up with your round 2 letter, you get them deleted. And then you're going to use this credit builder cheat sheet, right? And you're going to build your credit the fast way. 6 months. How I fix my own credit in 6 months. I'm giving y'all the game. All right. Let's go through the credit builder cheat sheet. So it's real simple, guys. I broke it down. Got the Experian boost. A lot of people didn't know everyday bills that you pay, you can use Experian boost to boost that. Experian is your FICO score. It will boost it. Doesn't really work a lot for the home buying process as well as it do for anybody looking to buy a car, right? You can boost your credit score instantly, especially if that auto dealer uses Experian as the credit furnisher when they look at credit reports. And it's free, guys. So I always recommend people to do it if they need to boost their credit score real fast. That's an instant boost. All right. So I broke it down on credit builder, credit card. So any revolving accounts, right? We're going to be on this credit card. I need to go add a couple of more. And as you can see, the credit builder card here is no credit check. So it doesn't matter what your credit score is, you will get approved for a credit builder card. The only time that I didn't see people get approved for this card is when they had a bankruptcy or recent bankruptcy. But other than that, you will get approved. This is a secured card, so you will have to put a $200 security deposit down to get it. And how that works is you're going to give them a $200 security deposit. They're going to in turn give you a $200 credit limit on that credit card. And after you manage that credit card for so long, so positive, right? You're going to pay all your bills on time. They're going to give you your $200 back, and that secured credit card is going to turn into an unsecured credit card. Does that make sense? Y'all have any questions about that? It's not a scam. They take that $200 as just security, just in case you run off with the plug and don't pay them back, right? After you show them and prove to them that you can keep your credit cards low and pay your bills on time, they'll give you your money back. Self-lender. I love self-lender because self-lender has an option to where you can get an installment account and a revolving account right there just with them. Right, y'all let me know if y'all need this credit builder cheat sheet. I don't mind sending it over to you. The reflex card, I'm going to do a video about that one real soon. This one, the minimum credit score required is a 540 FICO score. So if you don't know what your FICO score is, go use that link that I mentioned earlier with my score IQ. See what your FICO scores are, and if you got a 540 or above, you'll get approved for a $300 to $1,000 credit limit with the reflex card. Okay. And also Kickoff. I know y'all heard about Kickoff, but it works kind of like Self, right? No credit check with them. You're going to get approved. No credit score requirement. And if you get their credit card is going to be a security deposit required as well. I'll leave that in the comments. All right, credit builder loans. Again, guys, you do not have to go and get a full $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 loan. You can go get these accounts that act like a loan that's going to build your credit. Self-lender is probably one of my favorite ones. All right, self-lender is like they're giving you a payment amount that you pay every single month. Every single month, you're making this payment on this account, and they're going to report it like a loan that you're paying every month. And those payments can be as low as like $25 a month. Right. And the beauty in it is the fact that each payment that you make, a portion of it goes to a credit building savings account for you. So not only are you establishing positive credit history, you're building your credit at the same time. You're building your savings account at the same time. Okay. I'm going to send this. I send this to anybody that need it. Y'all just let me know in the comments if y'all need it. Another great one that I love is Rent Reporters, y'all. You paying rent every single month. Why not let that benefit your credit report? Why not let that benefit your credit scores, y'all? I'm telling y'all, when I got to update this list, I got a couple of more credit building loans, but you just get these two different types of accounts. You can go and get all of them, and it's just going to build your credit score. After 6 months of doing this stuff on time, your credit score is going to get better and better and better and better, especially if you're repairing your credit. Why not do this at the same time so you can get your credit repaired fully in 6 months? Right? I got a lot of stuff on here. I got a car repo removal kit, medical collection attack kit, guys. This credit builder cheat sheet is a real deal. So if you need that, let me know. All right, man. That's about it for today. Let me go back to the beginning. I appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy today. As promised, I was going to tell y'all about free credit repair. Let me go get the link for y'all and show you how easy you can get free credit repair. Thanks. If you need credit repair and don't want to pay expensive monthly fees, you've met the right guy today. I'm about to show y'all how y'all can get free, unlimited disputes and let AI do it for you for 100% free. Give me one quick second. Let me leave the link for y'all in the comments. All right. I'm going to go ahead. As a matter of fact, let's play that video. Let's play that video.
Ready to take control of your financial future? Hi, I'm Leslie with Credit Repair Hacks, and I'll introduce you to one of the world's first AI-powered credit dispute software. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through using our DIY system to create unlimited dispute letters for you right from your phone in minutes. Let's get started. The first step is to start your account with your email and by creating a password. Next, complete your account profile by entering your personal information. Please be sure to enter accurate information, as this is the information we'll use on your dispute letters. After you've created your account, the system will prompt you to confirm your identity and order your credit reports. This is where all the magic begins. We'll use this credit report to detect which derogatory...
I want to pause it right there. That's only if you use their credit report for $29 a month, y'all. That's super important because you can do this for free if you have your own credit report. Even if you go to My Score IQ with that link and download it so you always have it, only thing you will need is the account number. So you literally will copy and paste. If you use the free account, all you would do is copy and paste your account number and any of the information in the system, and you will be able to use it for free. If you don't want to do the manual, work of putting in your accounts, that's where this $29 a month come in at. All right, get back to the video.
Accounts are hurting your score the most. Our system's built-in algorithm is designed to recommend the best dispute reason to use for each negative account on your report, based on thousands of deleted accounts from our customers in the past. If you want to add a dispute reason of your own, simply click Custom and begin entering your own wording. Simply repeat this process for each derogatory account on your report, and just like that, your dispute letters are generated and ready to be mailed. You'll have the option to send it yourself, or we will send your dispute letters to each bureau for you through a third-party company. After your first round of disputes are sent, there is a built-in timer on your client portal that will notify you of how many days the bureaus have to delete or update the items on your report. When the timer hits 0, we'll let you know that a new credit report update is available to check for any deletions and updates. Simply repeat this process each month until all of your accounts are removed and you're satisfied with your scores. What easier way to repair your credit on the fly right from your phone without paying expensive fees? At Credit Repair Hacks, we make it easy for you to get the scores you deserve.
Yes, indeed. What y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about that right there? That's free credit repair, y'all. AI, right? You do all this from your phone. Credit Repair Hacks. All you do is put in your information. Again, if you want the free plan, just if you got Credit Karma, whatever app you use to show your credit score, you'll put your account information in the system, and it's going to generate a full dispute letter based on hundreds and thousands of deletions that they had for clients in the past. They're going to generate a dispute letter that way for you. And all you would do is take it to the post office and send it out to the credit bureaus. They're already going to have everything on there for you, where to send it out to each credit bureau, right? And you saw in the video, if you don't want to go to the post office, you can pay a small charge and it'll actually send it out to the credit bureaus for you. And after that, guys, it's literally rinse and repeat. The app is going to tell you when the 30 days is up. It's going to tell you that in the app. It's going to give you a countdown on when to send the next round when the 30 days are up. And you'll go rinse and repeat every single month with some of the strategies that I talked about on my live stream. And especially if you read my book, you will know exactly how that dispute process go. You're literally doing this from your phone. If you wanted to upgrade to that premium plan, it's $29 a month. Okay. What y'all think about that, man? I know a lot of people don't have time to repair their own credit. They want that credit score. They want that new house. They want that new car. They just want better credit history. Well, there you go. And if you don't have time to do that, I am offering credit repair services right now. I can only take a select amount of clients due to me being a real estate agent and just my time and my workload. But right now, I do have about 7 slots available for people that need to repair their credit. I'll do it for you. I'll take care of everything. I'll dispute for you. Now, you still got to build it, right? That's just because I want you to get your results a whole lot faster. My goal is to get you in and out of the program. Okay. Let me know if you need that. I do a free consultation, right? I'll send you a link to get your credit report. I'll review your credit report. I'll give you a call. We'll talk about everything that you need to do, and I'll let you know what makes sense. If you should do the do it yourself option, or if you want to discuss hiring me or any other professional, I'll still give you that free consultation. So y'all give me a call if you want to know about any of my prior work and any clients that I've helped. Just ask around, man. I've helped people in literally every state. I've helped hundreds and thousands of families since 2015. I didn't become official till about, I think, 2018 is when I started the business. But I've been helping people for 10 years now, y'all. I'll leave a link. As a matter of fact, that link is already up in my bio for all of my reviews and testimonies from people and families that I've helped in the past. Go check out any of my social media profiles and see the success of other people building their credit, new homeowners and people that's just building generational wealth, just starting with their credit report, y'all. So y'all do me a favor, go check out my new book, How I Fix My Own Credit in 6 months, and learn about some credit. If you know anybody that needs credit repair, tell them to give me a call. That number is on the screen, 404-739-5073. I definitely don't mind giving you a call, looking at your credit report, and let you know how you can get that credit score that you deserve in 2025. It's been fun talking to you guys today. Don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube channel and my podcast and catch up on all my recent episodes. I talk about building your credit. I talk about buying real estate. I talk about digital currency and making more money. Y'all go subscribe to the Money Talk Mondays podcast. Until the next time, I'm wishing you a peaceful, blessed, and joyful Sunday today. Peace.